All right. I understand.
We're men.
Yeah,
we're gonna eat it right out the. We're gonna eat it right out the container.
And he's the biggest homophobe ever.
Stop it.
I'm not the biggest homophobe. I just grew up in New York, so I do a lot of pause.
A lot of pause and what was it?
Are you familiar with pause?
No, what is that?
You don't know the pause game?
No.
It's almost like that's what she said, but for things that are gay. So someone's like say for instance, like let's say you at a barbecue place and you getting a sandwich you made and they be like, yo, I need more meat. They be like, pause.
Oh, like how people be like, no Diddy or Diddy
Yeah,
or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you know how the game is played. Let me just do not disturb so we can get into it. Mm-hmm. And just like that, we right back. Welcome back. Another episode of Verbal Gunplay podcast. It's your boy, Danny De Niro, a.k.a. D-Money.
It's L Double, the Golden Lion. What's good? And today we have...
I'm Keena.
Special guest.
FLIE CAKES.
So didn't you have a question about the name? Was it FLIE Cakes?
Well, yeah,
So you said it wrong.
No, I was asking. I was wondering if it was FLIE Cakes or FLIE Cakes. Because wasn't that like a word the kids used back in the day? Like flee was like... kind of like fleek almost.
No, I think
remember that.
Fleek.
Like remember like my eyebrows on fleek. Y'all
I remember
Fleek?
that fleek.
Yeah,
but not
so
flee.
that's why I was.
Not
Yeah,
flee.
that's
Flea was like running away.
Flea was a not that kind of flea. Nah, flea was like I swear flea was like some sort of term. Like
Slaves?
I swear
Fleeing
somebody
away?
I seen somebody in New York be like, yo, I'm flea. I'm something like
Nah,
that.
bro.
No,
No.
I cannot.
Nah, I never heard that.
Dang, that's crazy. Well, thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Like I said, we usually start this with a new guest. We usually like them to tell a bit about themselves. So you said your name. You're here based in Dallas. Have you been here long?
I'm based in Fort Worth. I've been here 2.5 years.
Okay.
By way of what?
My husband's military, so I bounce around a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we've been around everywhere. But yeah, I've been in Dallas 2.5 years.
Okay.
FLIE Cakes, the name comes from my dad. My dad's last name and my last name is Fly.
Okay.
So, I don't think nobody gonna steal that unless they family. So,
Right.
And then also my cakes are fly, so I make custom cakes.
I see that.
Not your little Walmart baker, not your little grocery store, Kroger, Sam. No, none of that.
Okay.
Custom made.
Talk your shit.
Yeah. I make cakes for all occasions, birthdays, baby showers, weddings, anything. I want to be geared more towards hyper realistic cakes, which is like this mic. I can make the cake look like this or that. Like
You do.
that's what I want to
Yeah,
hear.
I've seen that like online. Like people make cakes that look like a person,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
start to deform it with a knife. And
Yeah.
Look like a piece of chicken.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love.
Those
I
are-
want to do more food related.
those are so like
things.
creepy looking to me. Like I seen
love
one the
it.
other day, and it was like it literally looked like a full size baby. And then to watch somebody come out with a big old knife and to start to cut into the head, it was like. It was
Yeah.
kind of cringy because I'm like, oh, you're killing the baby. Like,
I'll be mad at the food ones, man. You give me like a plate of what look like, shrimp or some shit.
Yeah, I've done
And this
cakes
fucking
like that.
cake, I'll be mad as hell.
Yeah. But yeah.
okay, so you say you moved around a little bit. Okay, so is Fort Worth? Do you think that's like home? Like,
No.
Oh, you still plan on
They in the
film?
military. They
I
gonna
mean,
move.
yeah, military. We're gonna end up moving.
Oh,
We got
wow.
like maybe 1 or 2 more moves, and then we'll be done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of military family, so I know how it is.
I thought like when you're in like the military, they kind of like they have you like pick a location, and for the most part, that'll be like your base.
Nah.
No?
And I mean, yeah, for if you talking like, what's the reserves? Yeah.
Okay.
Where they go once a month.
He must be like moving up in ranks. That's probably why it's a lot of moving.
Just military period. Active military.
That's just how they do
move
it, yeah.
around. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, it sounds like you're gonna have a nice little pension plan, and then you got this going, so
Yeah,
you're gonna be all the way set. Nice. So, what made you get started with this making cakes?
I went to culinary school.
Okay.
But it was more so for personal chef where you call, I don't feel like cooking, da-da-da-da-da. It was supposed to be that, but we military moved to Germany.
Okay.
Don't know a lot of Americans over there. Can't speak German.
Right.
So started baking and just making stuff, seeing it or whatever. And one of the neighbors asked for something specific and took it to work. And everybody was like, oh, my God, who made this? I want this. You know how to do this? And I'm like, nope. And they're like, okay, well, here. And so in baking, I'm self-taught.
Okay.
So, yeah, it started in Germany and started making cakes for people there. And then we moved to Alabama. And I was like, okay, well, let me start this thing up over here. And started working regularly and then starting getting my name out there where I had to stop working and just focus on cake stuff.
Yeah. Then you had to move because of the military.
Yeah. I mean, it's been military the whole time, but then moving from Alabama to Dallas, having to start over.
I was gonna say, so like, I would imagine in today's digital age, you can probably maintain your clientele online and possibly ship. But I'm sure it gets kind of tricky with bakery because you can't really ship everything. Like you can ship some cookies, but you don't want to ship like this highly detailed cake because
they be throwing them boxes around.
Yeah, I'm like, you gonna get one of them temporary UPS guys just kicking the package on.
I had a cake delivered once from San Diego.
Yeah,
like special. It was like from a courier service, though, not just a regular delivery. Okay. I mean, it came, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was edible.
It was like 90% still intact, but there's still definitely some damage to it.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between you eat a cake within the first few days of it being made and within like a week or so, then it's been like in these ice packs or whatever to keep it fresh. Yeah. It's just not the same. Yeah. So even if they over freeze it with the ice packs, you still can't eat it as soon as you get it. You got to kind of let it thaw. If you ever froze something, especially a cake, and then let it thaw, that extra moisture throws the taste all off. So that's not, and plus cakes is one of those things people kind of don't want to get shipped or whatever. So I understand how you move to another place, the clientele just doesn't come with you. If you're not there, then.
Now they do have something called goldbelly.com that ships like stuff from all over. I'm trying to get on there. So Goldbelly, y'all need to pull the application. Holler at your girl so I can ship these cheesecake salads. Okay. But yeah, they ship like pizzas like from everywhere. Now I haven't tested it, but it sounds cool.
Okay. See, maybe they got the logistics all that figured out.
Yeah. They do.
So when I look at something like this, right? You said this is a cheesecake salad. I've never heard of this concept before. Yeah. Where did you even get the inspiration for something like this?
I think I seen something online. I don't remember where. It was in Alabama. I don't know if somebody else, another baker was doing it or one of those baking groups. But I seen it on there and just tried them one day. And it's just every time I do them, somebody's like, I never heard of that. What?
Yeah, because when you showed it to me, I'm checking it out because I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah, I can see like when you look at it, why you would call it a cheesecake salad.
No, it does supposed to have green grapes, but
just for the extra saladness.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And you can also replace with any other fruits that you want. I had people put different stuff in there.
Okay.
I have different flavors. You can do peach cobbler. You can do sweet potato, turtle, cookies and cream.
I'm the non-black guy on the podcast. I'm darker than him, but I'm the non-black one. Oh God! Because you're talking about all this stuff I don't eat, like sweet potato, peach cobbler.
Because it's around Thanksgiving.
I'm the guy at Thanksgiving. We're like, ooh, where's the pumpkin pie? And all the black folks look at me like, pumpkin pie.
I mean, I can do pumpkin pie.
That's why you asked me, did I eat peach cobbler?
Yeah. That's why I claim.
Because I was thinking everybody eats peach cobbler. What you mean?
I see now.
Yeah, I don't. And I've never even tried it, honestly. But it just
what? That's your problem.
Somebody made it at.
No, I just never tried it. It's just one of them things. Just like, okay, I love peaches, right?
Okay.
A peach cobbler is different.
But then when I look at a peach cobbler, I'm like nothing. See, I'm like I'm an aesthetic guy. Oh. Like it has the look appealing to me. It's the same reason. Don't hurt me. It's the same reason I don't eat collard greens. Never tried it. No, that's a lie. I did try it the other day. I got suckered into it. Somebody was like, "Try this turkey," and I guess it was like some collard greens inside. And I was like, well, it wasn't bad, but it's just
No, I don't
And
like
it does add also collard greens, especially comes down to who makes it because there's so many different ways you can prepare
It wasn't. That was my first time having collard greens. Like
So,
a little
yeah,
bite.
you don't
It
know.
wasn't. It wasn't bad, but it's not something I'm going to the menu like. Let me get some collard greens. Like I don't need to spend the block on
missing
that.
out.
Yeah, I usually mix mine anyway. I eat collard greens with something. I usually don't like just eat straight collard greens, but I only probably have collard greens maybe twice a year, if that. So that's usually a Thanksgiving, Christmas type thing, and that's it.
Right. So, so you drew your inspiration off this when you were down in Alabama, and you said business is picking up now to where you had to leave your job. Is it like that right now? Like you're full time on
Well,
this?
Since moving to Texas, I haven't really had to get a job because of cake stuff. I mean, I had a Amazon package job where you pick your own schedule type thing.
Oh, okay.
Like
the
Fetch. I don't know if y'all...
Flex, yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, where
Amazon
you load
Flex.
your car with the packages and deliver. So I did that maybe the first year of being here, but I still was doing cakes. But now, like, the way I plan my cakes weekly, like, I don't really have time for a job. So and it get me by.
So you on
I'm
back
good.
order?
Yeah. So I'm no, not like that.
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't popping like that. No.
No, because you got the FLIE Cakes, you got the website. I was checking it out.
yeah.
I mean, everything looks official.
Yeah, because I'm aesthetic. Like, I want my stuff to look like, dang, yeah, somebody official made my stuff. Like, I want it to look a certain way. I'm all about things being a certain way. So, yeah.
So is your husband supportive of your business?
Yeah, he's supportive. He shares, and he helped me with the reels. I think that was my first viral reel. I did a reel with him, and it was just a voiceover.
No.
And
Like he did the voiceover?
No, it was something that I picked out of.
You take an audio clip and add your video. Yeah.
And it took us one take, and I think it got like 1.2 million views.
Wow.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
gotta keep
awesome.
that rolling.
Yeah. And that's what, like on your TikTok or something
It's
like
on.
that?
It went viral on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. It only went viral on Instagram, but it still got a lot of views across all of them.
Yeah. That's what's up. So how many subscribers you got on there?
No subscribers.
People be looking, but you got to do like.
I got followers.
You got
I don't
okay.
have the subscribers.
Okay. How many followers on like your different platforms?
On Instagram right now is at 21K. Facebook is at 41K, I think. And I don't know about TikTok right now.
Look at her. She all humble.
I know.
Over here, big time
Because the
numbers.
way you say it,
I
I'm
mean,
thinking I'm
it's-
gonna hear.
Honestly, having the followers don't matter to me. I mean, it do. I love that people like my stuff and admire it and like watching. I love that, and I love to see other bakers like have that inspiration and ask me questions or do cakes like that I help them with. But it's like, you know, I'm like y'all said, I'm humble. It ain't like I got these followers and no, I don't. I ain't like that. Yeah,
Can you convert those into paying customers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have the loyal paying customers over the followers. I don't care if I got one follower. I'm still going to do my thing, and I'm still going to, you know, pop my shit or whatever.
Right.
You know, 1 or 1,000, like, I'm cool. Like, I'm still going to do my thing.
Okay.
You know what I think is like right up your alley with this? You'd be like a great tutor.
You think so?
Yeah, because you have the vision and the imagination to make creative items. I think if you had like a class of some sort for like up and coming like bakers and chefs and whatnot, because
People ask.
Yeah, here that's some kind of big classes. People do stuff on their own in Texas and Dallas. A lot of people make good money making little events, and we know other women that make events and put stuff together that could definitely help you with the logistical part.
Okay.
And maybe add like we know chef people, we know workout people, we know all kinds of people. I can put something together. We can link y'all up, and you know.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I have people ask all the time, but I'm so shy. I'm like, I don't want to stand in front of no people. And then if like a one-on-one cake where they got to ice in the cake, and I got to be like, okay, you got to turn it like this. Just scoot over. I got you. Like that'll be me. So, but yeah, I would love to get out there more and just, you know, stop being shy and stuff.
Yeah. And I could definitely see you like in the preparation of all these, like, you know, have your husband or somebody assisting you making like little videos of like the beginning to the finished product. You know, cracking some jokes because you look like you got some personality on there as well, you know. Yeah, that'd be a good look for you. What do you think would be like the, you know, because I'm sure all this was a learning curve. You've had your ups and downs. I'm sure you've made your fair share of mistakes. I mean, that's how we all learn. What would be something that, like a key piece of advice that you could give somebody that is in this field or wants to be in this field? That way you can help them overcome some hurdles you might have already overcome.
I don't know. Just be genuine. Be genuine. If you do have an issue, just work it the best as you can. Keep your cool.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Just remain positive and take that time to yourself and work on your business. If it take you all day, all night, if you feel like you're not doing enough, you are. You know, just because you sitting there scrolling on Facebook, you don't think you doing nothing, but you come across a comment, somebody need a cake, tag yourself, you working. So never get discouraged. Don't let other people discourage you. Don't let followers, social media discourage you. Do your thing. Just because you see somebody else doing something, you feel like you can't do it, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
So tell me this. Since you've been doing this, what's the hardest obstacle that you've had to face, and how did you overcome it? Because I know you said be patient and all that. Like, what is the thing that tested you the most in this field, where you thought, oh man, I don't know if I could even do this, and you got through it? Yeah.
Black people.
Talk about it.
Keep it 100.
Black people. I hate to say that, but black clientele make it hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's always a stigma with black owners. Like, oh, y'all always got attitudes, or y'all got this, y'all got that. Yeah, we got an attitude because y'all be getting on our nerves.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have to name a person, but just give like an example. Like what's a couple of things that black people do? Because I got a couple in my mind.
As far as ordering like cakes,
just things that you run into. Like, for example, I'm sure as a black owner and a black person comes to you, the first thing they go is, "Yo, what's up with the hookup?"
Oh no, I don't get that a lot.
Or whatever you're charging is too much.
Yeah, I get that sometimes. Or hookups, I just be like, you buying something?
Yeah.
You got something for your boo?
Have you ever, because you do custom cakes, right? Okay, so have you ever dealt with, you made the cake exactly as they wanted it, then when they see it, you know what, I don't like this. Like, can you do this like this? This is what I really wanted. Like, yeah, because you laughing because I'm sure you've had that a few times.
Plenty of times. Probably once a month at this point. Probably once a month.
Because they see something online and show you the picture. Can you make this? And you make it, and they're like, it doesn't look like this. It's like, well, that's a $10,000 cake, and you paid me $100. So what would you think was not?
Yep. I get that all the time. I had a client wanted a black heart cake with glitter.
Black heart, like literally just a black heart?
Yeah, okay, a cake. It was a heart shape, but it was black icing.
Oh, okay.
And it had like specks of glitter.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And the way it looked, it just had a few specks of glitter around it, like the sparkle. And to get that look, you have to do your camera light a certain way to make it pop. Yeah. So, I did that.
Okay.
I've done plenty of heart shapes with glitter, black icing, do it in my sleep. Super simple, super easy. Put the glitter and stuff on there, put the words on there, send her a photo. She's like, that's not what I asked for. That's the glitter on there, I hate it. It was like a rainbow speckled glitter where it had like, how people have jewelry on it, has that purple and it has that tang to it or whatever. It had that. Okay. Because I used a certain type with that black on that. if I would have put, she wanted silver. She was like, that's not what I asked for. I wanted silver. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I did it this way for a reason.
Right.
The silver that you want that I'm going to put on there is going to look like I literally like splashed silver on there. Like how this mic look fuzzy with the stuff on there.
Yeah.
It will look like that against silver against that black is going to look crazy. But all right. So I did it. And it literally looked like I did. Put the glitter in my hand and said against the cake.
Yeah.
It literally looked like that.
Yeah.
And so I sent her the picture again and she was like, K. And I said, what's wrong with it now? And sent it before I knew it with a little face because I knew what the issue was.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, can you call me so I can explain to you that the glitter I used was because that's what's in the photo. Like, and she's just like, no, I didn't like that. Last year I had a pink one and it had this kind of glitter. And I'm like, well, that's pink and this is black. So,
Right.
It's going to look different,
yeah, so it was just a misunderstanding. I lost out on some money. It was a misunderstanding or whatever, but
did you though? I don't think you did because sometimes not all
she still
money.
got the cake.
I was gonna say not. Oh,
you say you still got the cake?
Yeah, she
you
still
just
got
gave
the
it to
cake.
her
Her
for free
mom,
or
her mom picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Her mom picked it
You
up.
didn't make her pay for it at all?
She paid the deposit, but she still had a remaining balance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it wasn't a wash then, right? Usually we get the deposit. That's the least cost of goods, right?
Yeah. So I'm just like, well, you still, I ain't want you to not have I'm not the person to be like, well, you ain't got no cake for your birthday. Like, you still have a cake for your birthday. You might not like it, but I'm sorry, And I should have known better. It says spoiled bread on the top. So, like, I should have, just took the time to...
She told you what she was and who she was?
Yeah. So it's just, sometimes you don't do things... People want some a certain way, and then when you try to explain it to them professionally, they don't really understand what you're trying to say because they don't do it.
Right.
So it just be misunderstandings like that. That's hard. But back to the black people, it's just... It be little red flags. They want a big cake for 2 people and got $20. And then they want to be mad when you tell them no.
Be for real. Like,
you better go to Kroger and get that sheet cake.
You can't even get a box of one of them like chocolate donut packages for less than $20 nowadays. Like the same stuff that was like a couple of dollars when we were younger.
Yeah, you could get it like a basic cake from Kroger for but even those like $25. So
asking somebody to make a custom cake for $20, even just a custom cake for $20 sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. For me, I never mind a person asking help. Ask away. But when you say, "Nah, I can't do that. It's gonna cost more." If you start talking shit afterwards, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So you can always ask like, "Hey, I got $20 in my budget. Can you make this for that?" You'd be like, "No, okay, thank you for your time." Should be the end of it.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Nah, you charge too much. Your cakes ain't even that good. What you doing over here then?"
Yeah.
That's,
why you trying
that's
to
how they
over
be.
here?
First of all, I got FLIE Cakes. That's why you at my front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Like I ran a business for some years, and actually I can't even. Honestly, it wasn't even the black customers that was the worst for me. It was a certain race, people that love to bargain, and I would actually raise my prices so they could bargain me down to the regular price, and they would feel good about it because all they want to do is feel like they got a discount. But black people, they always want some sort of hookup or something, especially if it's somebody I knew. There's somebody I knew that suddenly, they'd be like, "Oh man, I need you to fix this for me, like for free." I'm like, "Bro, I can't do it for free. I can charge you the cost of the parts or whatever, but I can't do it for free." And even then, that's only if it's a simple repair. Some people come to me something super complicated, and I was like, "Nah." It was a repair business, fixing cell phones and game consoles and stuff. And if it's something simple, but if it was like really hard repair, I'd be like, I gotta make something.
Yeah.
So same thing. If they want you to do some 4-layer cake with all the stuff on it, you'd be like, "Yeah, just charge me for the materials, whatever." You're like, "Nah, it's a lot of effort with that one."
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Right. Yeah, because it's really no benefit to you unless maybe I guess you could like use the content. Like if you're gonna if you're gonna do like a freebie, per se, then at least get some content out of it. At least that's one way of paying yourself.
I've had that happen. Like had somebody wanted a cake, did the cake, wanted to pay cash.
Okay.
Which was red flag number 1. So I didn't get a deposit. Made the cake, and they gave me a specific ad. They said it was Grand Prairie. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's close to me.
Yeah, it's not too bad from
And
Fort
so
Worth.
when it was time to get the address when it was time to go, I wanted to confirm that they were there before I left.
No, for sure.
So they never text until 2 hours after it was supposed to be dropped off with a different location way in Dallas somewhere.
Oof.
What the heck?
So the drop-off was at 12. I let them know it was ready at 10. They didn't answer until 2 with an address in Dallas. So at this point, and then I ain't got no money. I'm not finna answer you back. I never text back.
Yeah.
So like 2 days later, they text back and was like, "Hey, are you gonna bring the cake?"
What?
I cut that
weird.
cake up and made content from it.
Yeah, that's weird. That's almost like a setup, but they's gonna catch you in the parking lot and snatch that cake.
Okay, you think I'm finna still come to you?
You think they would do that over a cake?
Niggas would do a lot of things.
You think? I
Yeah.
had somebody want to pull up on me about some cupcakes.
What?
Was like,
People ready to crash
yeah, you got to
out.
tell that story. Okay,
Yeah,
cupcakes.
people ready to crash out over some pastries?
I had a client
Uh-huh.
wanted cupcakes next day. 24 cupcakes. They wanted photos on the top of them, but they only sent me 22 photos. So they left me 2 cupcakes open. So did it, put the photos on there, left the 2 cupcakes open. Can't really do they cupcakes. Sent the photos and they like, oh, I hate it. They look dry. And I was like, oh, but they not though.
Like,
And I was like, well, what do you want me to do to them? Like, what's up? Well, can you add some gold? Can you add this? Can you add that? I'll pay whatever. We good. Do what you do your thing. I'm gonna tip you. We cool. All right, whatever. I said the reason I ain't do much to them because they're for a guy. So I don't want to put too much gold and this and crowns and it's for a guy.
Plus, they didn't ask for all that, so.
Yeah. And plus, it's easier to add than it is to subtract.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
You add too much to it. Now, if you got to take stuff off, you got to just do a whole new batch. Yeah.
So she was like, I'll pay whatever. I'm going to tip you, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, cool. Added the gold, sent the photos. It still was an issue. I forgot what it was. And then she asked how much with the extra fee.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm trying to make dinner, my nerves. It's $100.
Yeah.
It's $100. Because you was already paying $60. I done added gold. We done did this back and forth real quick. It's $100.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh my God, I didn't agree to that. And I was like, ma'am, you said you'll pay whatever. What do you mean?
Right. He says about
I
what?
can't
20,
believe
24
this.
cupcakes?
She hit you with a counter offer at least?
So I did it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, we can do 75 because 100 for two dozen cupcakes is crazy. We can do 75.
I don't know if it's crazy in this day and age. I mean, they are custom. They got photos printed on them and
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah.
it's about, roughly a little more than $4 and some change per cupcake.
Yeah.
That's
But I want it
technically,
to be
that's
reasonable.
Yeah,
technically,
if you go to a cupcake place, that's how much they is. $4 or $5
that's
a cupcake.
that's reasonable. So
I wanted to be,
yeah,
since we had to do all this. So I ended up telling her, I think 75. Still was
which
an
is a steal.
issue.
That's a steal. That's a
And-
family
Only
discount.
That's only $15 more than the original price, right?
And then it's gold. Like, stop.
Yeah.
So, she still had an issue and was like, that's not what I said. I didn't say I was going to give you extra. I was like, ma'am, yes, you did. I said, can you just please come on and come get these cupcakes? Like, I'm cooking. I got stuff going on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on. And she was like, she hung up the phone on me. And so I was like, okay, I'm doing something anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. So she ended up calling back. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Well, I don't understand. And you added stuff, and I told you did not be doing that, and you said you could have added it, but it wasn't for no girl. I said, ma'am, you talking in circles. Are you on your way here
Right.
to pick these up?
Yeah.
And I ain't, you know what? I ain't need, my sister got all these followers. I said, ma'am, I don't care about your followers. I know everybody in Dallas. I was like, okay, that's cool. Tell them I said, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't finna. So I think I ended up hanging up on her.
Right.
So she called back and was, oh my God, why? Now I'm finna pull up right now. I'm finna come right now. You sent the address. I'm coming right now. Okay. to pick up your stuff. Yeah. Cool. I said, you finna fuss with me over some cupcakes? It ain't enough for me to scrape that icing off and use it for something else, boo.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool. Like, are you coming or not? Yeah, and then it got to a point where I was just like, ma'am, don't worry about coming. That's when I hung up. I was like, you don't have to worry about coming. I'm not going to fuss with you. Don't come. And I hung up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when she called back and was like, nah, I'm going to come right now. She never came. I had to deliver the next day.
Wow.
Wait, you delivered them the next day?
Yes, to somebody else, her sister.
That's crazy.
Which is a very great client of mine, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, so that's some good that came out of that exchange.
Yeah. So yeah,
Black people, we got to do better.
I got stories about cakes for it's crazy.
I bet anybody that's doing something that's like in a service type business, dealing with our own folk, is crazy. And how they be switching up.
Like,
real.
I didn't say I wanted that one. Yeah, I was like, yeah,
I didn't say that.
Yeah. So what's an example of a good exchange with a white person?
A good exchange with a white person. Let's do a good exchange with a black person first.
Oh, okay.
What you mean? Like, were they like tip me or something?
No, like where it was like a positive outcome, like the positive experience.
Well, most of the transactions that go the way they're supposed to, I would suppose.
I did have a lady who was pretty hot about something, and then she ended up leaving a really good positive Google review.
Okay.
And she come back all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she came in hot, and you was able to spin it around, and you won her over.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. Like you know that you have great service when you can, because sorry, black folks, but we get very extra and animated and the anger, boiling point.
Yeah, we talked about this.
When you're able to bring somebody all the way down, and then they feel like a friend afterwards. That's an achievement.
Yeah, she's a good client now.
Yeah, this is Xbox be a little bloop bloop, little achievement pop up. Damn, little corny joke threw off what I was about to say.
You know, we should do?
Yeah.
We should make you taste this peach cobbler.
Hey, pause.
That you grabbing a spoon like you don't taste it.
How is having you eating peach cobbler a pause?
You did. I didn't even notice you did the pause.
Don't look me in my eyes saying,
"Oh gosh."
We'll make you taste this peach cobbler.
Bro, stop.
So this is a cheesecake salad.
Nah. Don't get that peach cobbler.
No, I mean this one.
Nah, I mean get this. You said you had never even tasted peach cobbler before. You gotta taste it. We gotta guess. Don't be disrespectful.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Because he gonna eat
the invitation. You're damn right about that. So come on, dog.
Okay,
come
crack it up.
If you don't care for it, that's your taste.
This is gonna be my first time. This is history right here. I'm gonna try some of this peach cobbler.
Make sure you get this crusty part.
Yeah, get crust, and then it's cake in there.
Mm-hmm. Get all the
because this is considered like a black delicacy. So you got to make sure I eat it the black way. Because I got clowned when I went to somebody's house to have some gumbo, and they said, "Where's your juice?" And I said, "What do you mean?" Because I had the seafood and the rice, and they was like, "Why is it so dry? Put some juice in there."
Yeah, you got to get all of it.
So this
the real good
right
gumbo, you can't even skip that shit dry.
So this section right here, that's good.
Yeah, there's some peach in that.
So something like that.
Yeah. Get the cake, peach.
There's a peach in there. Yeah.
It's probably not enough cake, but that's cool.
All right, first time ever peach cobbler. This is a live reaction.
Yeah. Get it in there.
Pause. This guy, man, come on. Okay, I taste the peaches.
Okay.
Peaches is good.
Taste that cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it on this.
Taste the cake in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not bad at all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Peach cobbler, nigga.
Yeah. Well, my first time trying it, so.
See?
Well, thank you for trying.
The key is you don't want to get too much peach.
You messed up. You messed up, but oh well.
Because I double dipped? This mine.
No, you were supposed to, for your first scoop, you were supposed to try mine because you ain't gonna be able to come back.
I thought.
Because you scooped that in this.
I already ate.
Well, I don't care, man.
Just use a piece of the napkin and scoop it somewhere.
It's all good. I'm not a germaphobe.
Oh, okay.
He said he a savage. He a savage.
She is. And that shit rubbed off on my kids. So I'll drink something, and they'll be like, "Oh, Dad, you drink off my drink." I'll be like, "You're literally my child."
I can't drink out the kid.
I just can't. I can't drink milk after another person. That's gross. But everything else,
I can't do the kids at all. Kids be having all the loop.
So shout out to my old coworkers at Juniors in New York. This is my first time having cheesecake since I worked there.
Yeah. I don't care for cheesecake. You like cheesecake?
We'll see what happened was when you work at a cheesecake restaurant.
some white chocolate in there.
Oh yeah. And the cheesecake salad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
This is good.
Thank you.
It tastes like a cheesecake salad is a perfect name.
Save this
But what
for
is
work.
it tastes like is it like similar to like a fruit cup salad is what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that's like the
pretty
texture
much.
of it and everything is very salady. It's
It
good.
tastes like a fruit cup salad with cheesecake.
And I love cheesecake too.
That's the best way that I can explain it to you guys.
What's in this package?
But it's
That's just napkins.
it's just
Extra
napkins.
napkins.
This is great.
Thank you.
Sorry, we don't have any food to offer you.
No, you're good. Yeah, I want.
Did you already grab a napkin out of here?
No.
It's only one napkin.
Yeah.
It's only one. You're good.
I think I used it to just wrap the.
No, we got
because
napkins.
I didn't know it was gonna be too.
We got napkins in the kitchen. It's all good.
Just rip it out. Well, y'all don't need all that.
It's like you eat more. It's good, huh?
Full blown production here. You know, we got bathroom, we got kitchen, and all that. We're gonna make some dinner for you if you need it.
So these usually come in a jar. You said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got Thanksgiving's coming up. You got any Thanksgiving specials? Anything you making for any special cakes? Anything set up for Thanksgiving?
I do have a Thanksgiving menu. It's just simple stuff like I do the basic peach cobbler, banana pudding, the pies.
I didn't hear you say nothing about no pumpkin pie.
I said pies.
That's because niggas don't. Never mind.
That's included in the pie family.
Do you make pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes.
I done had some black
she's
sauce on a pumpkin pie.
she gotta feed the white tongues too. I got a white tongue.
White tongue. That's
What?
gross.
That sounds crazy. I got a white tongue. I mean, I do like seasoning and stuff, but yeah, I
I
got.
don't know pumpkin pie.
I know. It's
No,
questionable.
not seasoning on the pumpkin.
No,
No, I know. I'm
question
saying
it.
pumpkin pie kind of
You know
bland.
what it is? No, with a glass of milk.
Just stop.
Bro.
Just stop.
What happened? I said something wrong.
With a glass of milk.
Pumpkin pie.
That's crazy.
That's like
Damn.
no, that's not the combo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Never heard of it.
Alamo with a little vanilla ice cream on top.
I don't know. I don't got nothing to say.
Dang. Shit, hold up. I dropped my street cred card.
He was dead serious. He said, "What, a glass of milk?"
I thought he was finna say something.
Oh shit! Woo.
So wait, when y'all have sweet potato pie, what y'all eat?
First
with
of
that?
all, we fucking it's sweet potato pie. Yeah, I don't have no damn pumpkin pie. Sweet potato pie. I've had it with ice cream on top. My daughter likes it that way.
Alamo, yeah.
Yeah. As far as like what I drink with it, I don't really drink nothing. Definitely not no fucking milk. But like, it's usually with other things. I've had it with wine. That's pretty good actually.
Wine and sweet potato pie.
Red wine and sweet potato pie.
I never heard of that either.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I would
interesting.
drink wine and then whatever the fuck is around. It don't matter. I'm not actually pairing the two. But you
I don't
know.
think I've ever
okay,
even
okay.
seen you drink wine before.
Oh yeah, I mean just because you don't buy
always
wine.
a liquor. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into it.
He was offended. He said,
Oh, yeah, alcoholic?
"Oh, he got alcohol, but I've never really seen the wine. He probably busts that out for his like special guests. The niggas, he be like, yo, the fucking Tito's is right there. That's how he be."
Well, because wine, they have like their for example, red wine is for like the
Certain things.
steaks, like the dark meats, and the yellow wine. Is that what it is? Yellow? Oh no, white wine.
White
White wine is for
Not
like the
yellow.
white wine is for like that's what it looked like. It looked like piss in a bottle. But white wine is for like the seafood and stuff like that.
And then I got dessert wines and all that. Ice
Cooking wine.
What would dessert wine be like? Moscato or something?
No.
I don't really
Like
get like
stuff
something
that pair with
dry.
desserts. Like it's really sweet, like a sweet
Oh,
wine.
so like a
So
Moscato.
you can
yeah.
get a white or red, I think, in dessert wines.
I'm more of a red.
don't
What
know.
about you? You a red or white wine?
I like both. I prefer red. They say
Yeah.
red is good for your heart or something like that.
Yeah, same. I don't really like Moscato. My wife likes that. Even the smell of it gives me a slight headache almost. I just don't like it.
It's like Hennessy. Like you smell it, it's like, oh, that's Moscato.
Yeah, it's very distinctive.
That's quite a nose. Like
You smell it
Hennessy.
and you like, that's Hennessy. Hennessy has a certain smell to it. Y'all ain't noticed that?
Yeah, Hennessy does. Jack does.
I try not to even drink Hennessy, honestly.
See, because
I stay away from that brown shit. Mm-hmm.
Hennessy, to me, I feel like I'm cooning when I drink Hennessy.
Cool.
Cooning. Like, I feel like I'm like portraying as a nigga when I drink Hennessy. What?
So first you like pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Now your specific reason for not drinking Hennessy is because you feel like
you get real niggerish.
It's because of what it symbolizes. It just
what are you talking about?
Because
everyone
it's like
drinks
what
Hennessy.
you saying, like watermelon and chicken to black people. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the chicken and watermelon of liquor.
I don't think Hennessy is specifically
it's like all black people liquor. Like all
amongst black
like
people, we talk
Hennessy.
about it, but overall, everybody drinks Hennessy. If you go to the liquor store, everybody buy that
You don't see white people with a Hennessy bottle in the section.
They might not have the regular Hennessy, but they might have the XO or something like that.
Oh, well, that's a different type of Hennessy. I'm talking about that cheap. I'm talking about that cheap
The
Hennessy.
regular Hennessy, the Henny, the hen dog. That shit,
that hen dog. That Henny thing is possible.
Woo. Well, they drink like Fireball and Crown and like Maker's Mark, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Black people are starting to get away from the dark liquor. I've noticed
tequila.
Black people are moving towards
Tequila
that reposado. Every time I go out, it's Don Julio Actifulio with the liquor on top of the head. Like, what does that even symbolize? Like, what is this, like Sims? Like, you gotta put the little icon above your head so they know what you're doing?
They just saw somebody do it. They thought it was cool, so then they copied it.
It's like the money to the ear thing. Yeah.
I always hated
the money to the ear.
Yeah, sliding it down your arm, the money down your arm thing.
Oh yeah. You should do that with the cupcakes. You just roll the cupcakes down
I'm
your arm.
so clumsy. Them things will fall off.
Or have a cupcake sideways, or a bunch of them.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we outside. We outside. You see, we do this. Start gangbanging with cakes.
Yeah. Join the FLIE Cakes gang.
Gang.
It's that red velvet blood.
Boo.
So do you see yourself, because I know you're doing this all by yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see yourself like, especially with you moving, possibly setting up a franchise type of setup?
Mm-hmm.
Like, teaching people your product and then
use the brand.
And then kind of using the brand, because
franchising is expensive though, man. In order to do that, you have to get certain licenses. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but she getting money. She out here in these streets. You getting bread. Come on. She's just humble. She humble. Come on, you out here, millions of views, all these followers.
That ain't giving me
getting $1 a view.
That's not give me my money. That's not giving me the money.
She got the reels down. Look, give me my money.
I'm still a little broke.
I thought once you start getting a certain amount of views on the IGs and the TikToks and all that, if you got the professional account, they start to pay you.
I get paid on Facebook, but that's from like statuses and stuff from people commenting. That's why you see other people always stealing statuses, because they want people to comment under their stuff to get paid. So that's why they take it from somebody else's page instead of sharing it, because they want the people to comment under theirs. They get paid for that.
Gotcha.
So I don't post statuses like that, like I should, to get that interaction.
Yeah.
But Instagram, I got all them followers and views, but no, I don't get paid.
So if you get paid off the engagement, when you have these little fallouts with little cakes and stuff like that with orders, that's when you post that picture, and then right below there, I'm gonna pick a random person who comments and likes to give them this cake for free. And then now you got all them followers. Everybody just come flying in, and cake pay for itself.
Sometimes, yes. But most of those followers don't live here. So that'd be another issue.
It's okay. Box it up. Send it to them.
See, that's different. Now they don't want to pay shipping.
Yeah, so now she got to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, if they're far away, just give them a cut of the cake.
No. That's like giving a sample.
What's wrong with samples?
They free.
Oh, you were trying to sell it to the person.
Yeah,
I was saying just give it away because it's already made.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
Easy.
sometimes. I mean, I've had a whole big old cake where I've given it away to a family.
Itching for this.
Damn, I'm like, yo. I'm gonna say this for work, but I don't think it's gonna make it.
Yeah.
I've given like a huge cake away to a family, which I don't mind that because I'm gonna throw it away. So if I give it away, yeah. But purposely something free, no.
You said it was that was the biggest one. What's the biggest cake you ever made?
So I had a person who wanted a cake to look like an eagle head.
Like the bald eagles? Like
Yes.
Okay.
And I was very confident that I could do this because what I say, I wanted to do these realistic cakes. So I'm very excited to do it. Long story short, my eagle looked like an owl. It looked like an owl. And we all was disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, she was very, very nice about the situation. Very nice.
Was she white?
I believe so. I don't know. I don't think she was.
There's
black.
my example of a positive experience.
No, I don't like how you equating whiteness with goodness, my brother.
That same scenario, had that been a black person,
Boy,
it would have been up your ass.
Sensible. Black. I'm very sensible. If I make you some shit, if I order a owl like a eagle cake, the only way I'm gonna be upset is if you give it to me and you don't say nothing. I'm be like,
yeah, I like to send photos beforehand.
but if you send a photo and I'll be like, I might be talking shit with my wife or something, but what I'm gonna communicate to you is gonna be polite.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's not really what I was looking for.
Yeah, and that's what she was like that. And I had time that day to take it all off and do it over the way like what we agreed on after. But I think she was more so disappointed. She was just like, "No, I'm cool." She said, "You fooled me 2 times, baby." Which I can understand that. So it just was. I just put it in the freezer.
You have a picture of that cake still?
Yeah.
Practice. That's all it was. Just call it that. It's practice.
Yeah, I gave it to another good client of mine. Her and her family ate
Did you call it an owl cake?
Yeah, I told her it looked like an owl. It was in the freezer.
You said this is October's very own OVO.
Oh God, you're on the road tonight.
Yeah, it was. I'm still disappointed behind that. This was like 3 months ago.
You gotta was this the 47-minute mark? You gotta send me that picture so I can put it right there on the video.
Please.
So you audio listeners, we're about at the 40-something minute mark. If you want to go to the YouTube video to see what this eagle cake looks like.
Yes, please. Because I plan on making like a TikTok about it.
Yeah, but this was early on, right? I imagine.
No, this was like 3 months ago.
Oh shit!
This was recent. The people if they see this, they finna be like, "Oh, she's talking about me." Yeah, all of these are recent.
Any stories, names, or anything like that seem like it might be you? It's all just fictitious. This is just all story time.
If it was you, man, my fault. If it was y'all, we done had our differences. I said sorry, we good.
If the cake applies, let it fly. Fly cakes.
Yes.
Bars. He still got it.
Oh God.
I'm gonna add that to my memos.
Okay, so before he stepped on it, so you wouldn't think about like expanding. Because you obviously only could be one place.
Yeah, I kind of like being a home baker.
Okay.
I kind of like the comfort of that right now. But I do want to do a food truck. So, but not necessarily cakes. It might be desserts like this on the specials or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know how the ice cream trucks go around. I want to go around with my little. I might do cupcakes or something. Go around with random desserts every week to different neighborhoods, like a weekly mobile dessert.
That's a good
food
idea.
Truck.
If you had a food truck going through the neighborhood, what would your theme song be?
I don't know. I ain't never thought about that. I don't know right now.
On the spot, give me a jingle.
Or you have to make up.
I gotta make up one.
Well, we know Mr. Softy. So like,
No, I don't know if I can make up one. Y'all gonna have to listen to Meg Thee Stallion coming down the street or something.
oh dang.
Ass.
You want them twerking to your
No.
cakes?
I mean, like, some of her songs are motivational. It ain't gotta be about the twerking.
No, I want to take a dark turn.
I don't know. What would be my little jingle?
Nah,
What's your dark turn?
I gotta do
What?
it. You see, it's on my brain. You said some of her songs are motive. Which song is?
Don't. Let's not get into the Meg
gotta do
thing.
it.
You a Meg hater?
No, I like Meg, but you said her songs are.
She got the anxiety song about anxiety, that traumatized album.
Okay.
The whole traumatized
Okay,
album.
Do you like listen to Meg at all? Outside of like whatever.
The
single
older
she
stuff.
got?
The older stuff.
You only know the radio hits.
No, the older stuff. I listened to I forgot the name of the album. It was like newspapers in the background.
Okay.
Like during the pandemic. Like that's when I was listening to her. Then when all that stuff happened, I left her and the other guy alone.
Oh.
I didn't want to. I want to be involved.
It's like you know.
I didn't want to be involved, right? Because I felt like you're picking a side if you're listening to one. That's what it feels
You
like.
can listen to both.
Yeah, you can listen to both.
Yeah,
Or
that's
neither.
true.
I guess you chose the neither, huh?
I chose the neither. Although I did like WAP.
Oh God, why? Because Cardi on it.
No, I think it's a good song.
Oh.
That's me though. I'm weird like that.
I'm glad I don't have my headphones on, man. I ain't smack it all into the microphone and shit. I mean, I can hear it from over here, but I don't got headphones.
It's
so
gonna be in the
that shit.
I
must be
apologize.
fucking crispy.
I apologize, listeners. I'm just letting you know how good this. You see, I can't put the fork down. I just got to keep eating. Yeah, no, I'm one of those guys. See, I like. Oh, you know what it is for me? I don't like when she makes music that I can't ride around to. Like, there's a lot of Glorilla songs, for example, I can ride around to. Maybe even one or two Sexy Red songs.
I mean, that's all artists, though. I feel like.
No, I'm talking about female artists. Like, I like women when they make a song that I can ride to by myself. Because some women's songs, if you by yourself, sound crazy if you listening to it.
I mean, you can listen to what you want to listen to.
What you mean?
Because you by yourself.
I'm just saying some.
I guess I'd
So
understand.
you
if
listen
it
to
was
WAP
with
by
another person.
yourself?
I sure did, but we all did.
So
It was during the pandemic. We was all inside.
What?
Come on
That
now.
I don't
ain't
think
no
I ever
different.
purposefully played that song. It was always either in the background or it's the radio or something like that.
I purposely played
If
it.
even
See,
that.
that
I'm
ain't
not
no
even sure if
different.
I've heard the whole thing all the way through. I watched the video, so I had to have heard it all the way through. Yeah.
Every guy watched the video.
I was going to say
for sure.
now, I'm sure y'all have seen the video.
That video is like Sports Center. You could just put it on mute and watch it.
Oh, my God.
yeah, you could.
Don't even need to hear anything.
Wow.
That's why y'all like the song. That's why you like the song, huh?
No, I think it's a really good song. But you're right. I do like Cardi B a lot. I like her Money song. I like her. She got a few. I like her track 2. Is it Drip on her album? Something like that.
Come
Drip,
through
drip,
dripping.
come through, drip, drip. Yeah. And she got a lot of good beats on her song. Same with Meg.
I'll be honest. The only female rapper, there's 2 that I listened to over and over again on purpose was recently is Doechii. I played her album like a lot. It's actually real dope. And then Rhapsody. That's it.
Who's your go-to female artist?
Janae, how you go?
It's not a rapper.
Rapper? Oh, I don't know.
But as far as music goes,
man,
yeah,
that
for sure.
face was like, I don't like rap.
I'm like, I don't really.
I like music that touches me.
That's interesting. That's your go-to artist.
Yeah, I love Janae.
When you said it, and then I'm like, I can see it now.
She's got that emotional, chaotic pixie shit going. You like that, huh? Yeah.
I like Janae. I seen her last year at Coachella.
Yeah,
It was a very soothing set, especially when she does like the little sound.
The sound bowls. Yeah,
sound bowls. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Had me out there in the field just listening. She's like, close your eyes.
I said she know everybody out there on Molly or some shit.
Yeah, then
No.
broke my whole train of thought because I'm like in my zone, and all of a sudden here go Big Sean. I'm like, what?
He came
turned
out?
up. Yeah, he came out and turned up. I'm like, hey, fam, I was relaxing.
Right. Take it slow.
Yeah. Yeah, Janae Aiko, I like her. Okay, so you would just do. So that brings me back to what I said that you'd be good to like build like an army for this kind of thing, like training. Yeah, so because you like to just do it to yourself, tend to yourself for the most part.
Yeah, I don't mind maybe having classes for other bakers and stuff to attend. Because, like, I have a couple of girls that text me and be like, oh, my God, how I do this? And I'm, like, available to them all the time. And I'm cool with that, like, that personal.
Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I see. What you're gonna end up doing. You probably don't see it for yourself, but I see it for you.
Okay.
You're gonna get FLIE Cakes to the point where it's so big that you have no choice but to hire and train people. Cause let's be real, when you go to the store, them little grandma cookies, you think grandma really made that? Nah.
Yeah.
The grandma company got people to make that stuff because it's in demand. Same thing with Miss Fields cookies. You think Miss Fields in the back there? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure everybody know that shit though. That shit's in a little seal package.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get your branding and everything to a certain point to where it can travel, whether it be local or expedited to greater outer reaches. You know, maybe you might start to extend towards Houston and Oklahoma, you know, stuff like that. But I definitely see that. I see that for you because you're on your way. You're gonna get too busy.
Thank you.
And you're gonna want your peace of mind because it's gonna be only so many black folks you're gonna be able to handle. You're gonna have to have somebody in there run some interference.
Yes. Yeah, I hope so.
You're gonna have to throw the husband card in there, like, hey, watch how you talk to me. Talk to me nicely. My husband in the military now.
Speaking of which,
Pull up on you.
Have you guys thought about like where you once the moving ends, like what city you wanted to settle in?
Probably go back to Alabama, where I built.
That's
my
where you
clients.
liked it the most.
Yeah, yeah. And Dallas would be my number 2, if you know, because it is a big area. I've had a lot of great opportunities here, like. So
Dallas, I could see. Alabama, I'm not following.
Like where in Alabama?
It was
Birmingham
it was North Alabama, so like we was like 20 minutes away from Tennessee. It was Huntsville.
Huntsville, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you're a little closer to some civilization.
Not where the racist folks live.
A lot of black folk there.
Yeah. It was a mixed crowd.
There's a college up that way, isn't there?
Yeah, Alabama A&M,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you know, nice country, southern hospitality folk.
So for Alabama to be number 1, you got to give me some of the cities you've been to.
What, in Alabama?
No, because you moved around a lot. Where's some of the cities you've been at that didn't make your top 2?
Washington State, we lived out there. North Carolina. We were overseas in Germany.
Okay.
We traveled all over there. And then Alabama and Dallas.
Okay. All right, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Because if you would have been saying some cities like L.A. or
No.
New York,
Dallas has
Philly,
been the most major city that we've been in.
Okay.
No, I can see you going to one of those major cities and not liking it. You get lost in the sauce in those places.
That's how I felt.
And the cost of living goes up.
I feel like if you was in a place like L.A. with this kind of stuff, you'd be out of here.
Yeah.
And then especially if you started to go down that lane of like infusing them.
I do that too.
Ooh, girl, you supposed to lead with that?
Yeah, I do all that too. I can cook with it. I can bake with it. All that.
Y'all hear that?
I make butter, salt, sugar.
She got the regular versions and the infused versions. Yeah. So you can go to this level or you can go to this level. It's really up to you.
You can be fly or you can be fly. Okay. You can.
Insert the ballin' sound clip.
You should definitely hook her with Bella and that little fucking infused dinner type shit that we do.
Yes, I meant to go to her elevated tea party a couple of months ago.
Oh yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah.
We went to one of her was it the dinner? It was like an infused dinner.
Yeah, that shit.
Which was like one of the. I'm gonna give you a little quick small play-by-play how it went down in my world because I took a gummy before I went there, right?
Oh gosh.
So I'm in the Uber, right? Because I'm responsible. I know if I'm already under the influence and about to go somewhere and get more under the influence, let me take an Uber. So anyway, I hop in the Uber, and the guy in the Uber is like obviously going through like some kind of crisis because anytime it was raining that day too. So anytime somebody calls somebody and they answer the phone yelling at them and then just throwing the phone, like this was all going down while I'm in the back seat. Like he's just like, didn't I say I'll call you in like 20 minutes? And he just threw his phone at the door and just kept driving. And I'm sitting here like, right, at this point, the gummy's kicking in. It's raining outside, and this guy's driving like he's Fast and Furious. Like I'm a little nervous, you know. So finally, I eventually make it to this place. Right, go in there. It looks like they're still kind of about to be done setting things up. They're like, "Oh yeah, you and your date sit right here." Like literally, because they had a live instrument player, saxophone player, something like that. So like literally, as soon as I sit down, the music plays. And then they just start serving stuff. And it was surreal. Like, I felt like I was in a movie. Yeah, because it's like, as soon as I sat down, like, all of a sudden the beat dropped. And I'm like, oh, dang. And somebody's just walking up, like, oh, yeah, here's this and this. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Oh, and then here's this, drink this. I'm like, oh, my goodness, what's going on here? Like, so it was, you know, it was a great little experience, yeah. But, yeah, that'd definitely be a good little collab for you. I can see that. Yeah, definitely. You have anything?
My experience of that was completely different than
yours.
Oh,
give your experience.
Since it was raining that day, like you said, and I live in the hood, the power went out because they don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I had kids. We supposed to make dinner, leave them some food, and then we was gonna go to this dinner thing. Me and my wife. Power goes out. Now we can't make the food. I feel guilty leaving the kids and stuff by themselves with no power while we go out to dinner, obviously. So I called them up, told them I'm not going to be able to make it. However, because, you know, again, I like to do polite business is the best way I like to call it. So I didn't call them and tell them I'm trying to get more money out of them or get my money back. I was like, could you make mine and can I just take it to go? Is that okay? And they're like, oh, yeah, no problem. I'm sure they were good as long as I wasn't asking for my money back, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I go there, pull up. I'm there before him. We go in kind of together. I'm behind him and his date, and I'm sitting like over by the kitchen because they're supposed to be like making my food. But there's like a way in which they were serving things in waves, so they didn't give me my food. I was there for like, how long was I there? I was there for like an hour.
About an hour.
Before they actually gave me my food. But while I'm sitting there, because they're so the people that are so nice, I'm getting like unlimited mimosas. I'm getting extra sides.
Okay.
All this shit while I'm sitting there. It was a good time for me, and I was like, all right, I got to. By the time I got to leave, I'm like double tipsy. I'm like, you know, I've had a couple of sides that are infused. I've had probably like 6-7 mimosas. I mean, you giving them to me, I'm taking them. Every time my glass is empty, someone's like, you like another one? Yes, I would. And then I just had to take it to go in the rain, and I brought it home to the wife, and we ate basically in the dark under, I guess it was a candlelight dinner. It's pretty nice. In the dark, and the lights in the bedroom. Ate that shit. Shit was good as hell, even though it was, you know, separately from the other thing. So it was a little different. It was supposed to be a night out for me and the wife. Didn't turn out that way, but we still had a good night.
Yeah.
It was a night in, though. That was sweet.
Yeah.
See how romantic it is? Yeah.
I mean, nigga been married for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how long y'all been married?
14 years.
14?
A long time, like you said.
25.
You been married 25? Yeah, that's a long time.
She said, you shitted on my long time.
Boy.
Nah, 14 is respectable shit. Anything beyond 2 or 3 nowadays is a record.
Yeah.
This is true.
I know a couple of them got married and divorced. I'm like, bro, y'all were dating for longer than you were married. But
It be like that. How
long were y'all dating before you got married?
Well, we went to high school together. So it was just
high school sweethearts. I mean, it's like in the movies.
Yeah.
You got the white picket fence at home and everything?
I mean, they move all the time. You can't buy a picket fence in every city.
Nah.
Where in Fort Worth do you live?
In the hood. Ghetto. Off Cooks Lane near Edaville, East Chase Parkway.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I don't know anything about Fort Worth. That's his neighborhood.
A new little subdivision back off in there.
Yeah, I know.
But the outside is a little
So you
wretched.
go off of, what is that? I think it's the 287 going towards Fort Worth, or is that the 820?
I'm on right off 30.
Well, let's not give.
Oh, you coming out the? Okay, I know exactly.
Yeah, let's not give the listeners directions.
Actually, is a dope ass taco shop over there. Anyway, my bad.
I don't want to freak you out or nothing, but true story. In the past, We have
people stalking people.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I be getting stalkers.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Millions of views. Like what the you heard.
It don't even be followers.
From dudes?
Yeah.
Dudes are so weird online. I hear all these stories. They be like, did you think that's going to work? Does it work? Like, what are you doing? But, whatever.
Yeah.
That should be crazy. Then he quiet. You a DM shooter. Huh? That's why you're very quiet.
A DM shooter?
You
What's
be
that?
in the DMs shooting your shot.
Like, hey. Or just heart.
What's up, big head?
Yeah.
Well, I'll slide in the DM, for example, like to get a guest on a podcast.
I mean, you have to. Yeah, that's like you got that number.
What do you mean, like an intimate reaction
Yeah,
or
you
something
see
like
something online, a girl's cute or whatever, and you're like, hey now.
No.
In the DMs.
Me showing interest if I hit like on your post.
I mean, but that's what internet is for,
That's
to
like everybody does. So.
photos. So
Okay, so like what I'll do is like I'll like 5 or 6 photos. So if I do like a staggered thing of likes, that's me saying that's me saying hey. So if you slide in my DM after that, then we on and cracking. But I'm not gonna slide in that person DM.
Sometimes the notifications be, by the time they get to them notifications,
Not
them
meant
little hearts be gone.
Not meant to be then. My thing is, I'm all about. So I feel like in today's world, everybody's real quick to screenshot stuff.
That's true.
So the last thing I'd want to do is message somebody, like for example, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing? I'm Danny." Screenshot that shit and post it. Look at this bum ass nigga in my inbox. But you ain't do nothing
wrong though.
But that's my fear: is somebody just gonna screenshot it and just try and out me, even though I ain't even do nothing wrong.
If you know you ain't do nothing wrong, that might get you some from somebody else that was interested. Cause you exposing me to the other bitches. Now what?
Yeah, no,
it's true.
I feel like that's not how that works.
It's true. It could
People
work
sleep
that way.
like that. Like, oh, she outing him what he look like. Let me, we nosy. They tapping on profiles. You might get a DM or two.
Y'all are nosy. Like, let me look. Oh, what he cute. Oh, he got nice. What
See, exactly. And now you got somebody else in the DMs.
Yeah, I do got that milk chocolate thing going on for me. No, I'm playing. But you have anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. So
finish off this peach cobbler.
Yeah, go ahead and finish up your peach cobbler. And did you have anything you want to close with? Drop your social tags.
Oh yeah. Y'all follow me. Add to the followers. No, I'm just playing. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all under FLIE Cakes. Instagram has FLIE_cakes. TikTok is FLIE Cakes. Or you can Google me. I'm also on Google. I'm on BBB. I'm official. All that. Just type in FLIE Cakes. Even if you put FLY, I'm popping up.
Okay.
So this phone number on here, is this your cell phone?
That's the my business line.
Ooh. Like a real business line or like Google Voice number?
No, it's a real business.
Dang.
Where I get a monthly bill.
Dang. She out here stunting on y'all. Get it together.
Yeah.
Taking care of the taxes and all that, huh?
Yep.
All right. FLIECakes.com. Like she said, FLIECAKES.com. Miss Keena, I appreciate you coming out today.
Thank you so much.
I feel like this meeting was one we were trying to put together for a little bit, but we made it happen. We made it happen finally.
Worth the wait.
It was worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. Look, y'all know I don't even be finishing stuff like that. Look at that. Look.
All gone.
You ate it that fast.
We got him to taste some peach cobbler too.
Don't point at me. Talking about tasting peach cobbler.
What's wrong with that?
He's a guy. She can tell me that, but not
Okay.
you. So, and on that note, you guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. And in my best Braxton impersonation,
Braxton.
ha ha ha.
Oh God.
Like I always say, Jamie, like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is Verbal Gunplay, and we out.
Bro, what the fuck?